your side from today's TMJ4.
This is Live at Daybreak Sunday.
New this morning, fire damages a Southside Cottage home overnight, and Marquette falls flat in their effort to reach the Final Four. What the players, Coach Buzz, and fans are saying about an ugly loss. Taking a live look outside over downtown Milwaukee on this Easter Sunday morning. It is 6 a.m. I'm Tom Murray. Thank you so much for starting your Sunday with us here on today's TMJ4. It is the last Sunday, the last day of March. We bring in Storm Team forecaster Jesse Ritka. Jesse, I'm trying to remember, did we come in like a lion? Because certainly going out like a lamb today.
It was a tame lion, but I suppose, yeah. Because we're coming off of that big February snowstorm at the end of the month, so I suppose you could kind of say like a lion. Out like a lamb then.
Indeed.
Well, you know what? Today is not going to be too bad, like Tom said. Kind of going out like a lamb, and which is very fitting, of course, it being Easter. Happy Sunday, and thanks for starting your day with us. It is dark and early, and well,
it is March sadness for Marquette fans this morning. Syracuse flew past the Golden Eagles en route to the Final Four. The Syracuse defense stifled Marquette all game. The Golden Eagles managed to score just 7 points in the game's first 14 minutes. The Orange held Marquette to just 39 points in the entire game. Syracuse wins by 16. Lance Allen has reaction from the Marquette locker room. Now, if Marquette had won on Saturday, it would have been just their second trip to the Final Four in 36 years. Well, we have new information on a breaking news story we first told you about here on Saturday morning. At least one person is dead, 5 more hurt after they were all thrown from an SUV in a crash. This happened Saturday morning in Waushara County near Coloma. These are photos from a local newspaper. The SUV rolled over in the median. Deputies think alcohol may have been involved in this crash. Loved ones remembered a victim of a West Allis fire. A visitation in celebration of life was held for Isaiah Cobo at West Milwaukee Intermediate School. Isaiah and another 14-year-old died in a burning duplex 2 weeks ago. The cause of the fire has not been determined, but it is not considered suspicious. A Milwaukee man recovering after being shot while standing on his porch. This happened Saturday afternoon on North 25th Street. He is expected to be okay. State wildlife officials say an eagle's nest near the Fox River around Burlington is the first confirmed in this area in over a century. The Kenosha News reports the DNR had not been aware of any eagle nest in Kenosha or Racine counties since at least the 1800s. Well, Pope Francis led his first Easter Sunday service as pontiff this morning. That story just ahead here on today's TMJ4. And a very happy family reunion last night in front of thousands at the Bucks game.
On your side from today's TMJ4.
This is Live at 5 Saturday.
Right now on Live at 5, that security line at the airport to catch your flight may soon be a lot longer. Good evening. I'm Charles Benson. The delays are due to federal budget cuts, and a spring break could just make things worse. Todd Hicks tells us why airlines are now urging travelers to arrive 2 hours before their flight.
Stop. Brian Moore, NBC News, Washington.
Let's turn our attention to the weather now. April is just around the corner, but it still feels like January around here. Michael Fish has the latest in your chilly forecast. Michael?
And do you want to talk about snow too?
Go ahead, bring it on.
I can't believe this weather pattern. Seriously,
yeah.
This is unreal. Okay, so it's 36 in Waukesha. It should still be in the 40s at this time of night. Charles will talk more about your favorite snow in the full Storm Team forecast.
What I'm hearing is it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it's just missing us.
All right, thanks. More local news now. A death in Bayview while Milwaukee police officers are following up on a fraud complaint. The 46-year-old victim had a heart attack while officers were at a home near Houlton, Pennsylvania. Attempts to revive him were unsuccessful. Milwaukee police are searching for a gunman who fired into a bar. It happened just before 3 a.m. at the Monkey Bar on First near Lapham. Police say a bartender was shot in the hand. He has been released from the hospital.
On your side from today's TMJ4.
This is Live at 4.
Today on Live at 4, looks are deceiving a little bit when it comes to the weather in Wisconsin. Proof is in these live pictures all around our area this afternoon. Sunny skies, but it's still cool. for this time of year. Not horrible, but you know.
You know it's a big deal when we break out the quad box.
At least it's not raining right now, as many of us prepare for an extended holiday weekend.
Let us get a check on our storm team forecast now. Michael Fish is here with tonight's outlook.
All right, it's going to be a cool one tonight, not as cold as last night, and this cool stretch is going to continue. We'll talk more about it coming up.
It's a lot of couching there, Fish. Thanks. At least the roads will be dry as the rush hour gets underway and drivers hit the highway for the holiday weekend in Wisconsin. Here's a live look from our DOT cameras. Flipping around southeast Wisconsin, the DOT is going to put some of the state's major construction projects on hold this weekend to ease the tension on the roadways. They will pick up where they left off on Tuesday. And that is when 994, hey everybody, will shut down once again at Rawson Avenue. This time the closures are just overnight. They'll run from Tuesday through Friday. Traffic will be rerouted at 27th Street.
There will be a lot of delays and detours in the Seattle area this weekend after a bridge collapse. The Interstate 5 bridge over the Skagit River collapsed last night, sending cars into the water. 3 people were thrown into the water, all of them rescued.
And I felt the water rushing in, and I kind of came back to situational awareness, looking around. When you looked at all the carnage of the metal and stuff around you, I assumed that was it at that point. There was no hope. That's what I was thinking. But here I stand, thank God.
It's believed the collapse was caused by a truck driver who hit that bridge. Authorities are interviewing the driver. Right after the Minneapolis bridge collapse, the I-team looked into bridges around here and discovered 36 in Milwaukee County alone are listed in poor condition or worse. Well, some had obvious rust, fractures, concrete problems. We are back on the case today, and we'll have that story for you coming up tonight.
We still don't know why a driver barreled into a bus shelter. Several people were hurt near 27th and Hope when that happened yesterday. This is not far from Capitol Drive. Police tell us the 37-year-old driver had a medical emergency, though it is still unclear what kind. Also still unclear how a worker ended up in a cement mixer at a Milwaukee manufacturer. This happened yesterday at the Sick Lazaro plant on North Teutonia. It took rescue crews about 40 minutes to get that 43-year-old Cudahy man out of the mixer.
A house fire in Sheboygan Falls under investigation. Nearby homes were evacuated yesterday when police found gunpowder in the basement. Luckily, nothing exploded. To Dodge County now, where a Mayville teacher may plead out today for having sex with a student. Police tell us Shannon Cardinal had an inappropriate relationship with a male student at her home. And now to a strange story. We start in Madison, where a man wearing next to nothing has motorists doing a double take.
They're calling him in Madison Thong Cape Scooter Man because that's how it's identified. He wears a thong and a cape on a scooter. So it's Madison. Hey, the bras are going back up at the Holler House Tavern on Milwaukee's south side, sticking with an undergarment-related theme. You might remember a city inspector ordered the ladies' underwear gone from the ceiling of the bar after a walkthrough. That inspector said all those bras were a fire hazard. That decision was overturned. Now a party is being planned to put all those bras back up. Ladies, Friday, June 14th. Be there.
Shouldn't you be saying gentlemen as well?
If the guys wear bras,
no,
sure.
No,
gentlemen.
not because of that. Just, for the experience.
Coming up, summer vacation deals and the best sunscreen for your money as I try to save myself here.
And we've got a word of warning if you take birth control pills. Stay tuned for more details in today's Ask the Expert segment.